You know that crushing feeling. The moment when everything you try seems to hit a wall. The frustration that burns in your chest when, despite all the effort, success remains just out of reach. That gnawing anger at how the system feels rigged, like you're running a race where the rules change mid-stride and nobody tells you why. You've built, invested, led, and yet the victories are few, the outcomes inconsistent. You're exhausted, running on empty, battling not just competitors, but your own doubt screaming inside. You're not missing the potential. Hell no. That potential is screaming to get out. But something's deeply wrong with the way you've been taught to play the game, and it's robbing you blind of your edge. Here's the brutal truth that nobody will tell you. Chasing weaknesses to fix them is a trap. A trap so well disguised that it's eaten away at the careers of countless founders, investors, leaders just like you. For decades, society shoved you into the fix what's broken mindset. You learned that success meant patching every flaw, plugging every gap, making everything good enough. But here's the secret. They don't want you to know. Fixing weaknesses leads to mediocrity. It's a slow death of your unique power. Because what the world doesn't admit is that the breakthroughs, the real skyrockets to success, come not from battling your flaws, but from laser focusing on what ignites your fire, your strengths. Every one of those strengths is a weapon, a secret code waiting to explode your impact. Listen carefully now. Stop wasting your precious time and energy trying to turn every flaw into a just okay. Accept that some weaknesses will never be great, and that's perfectly fine. Instead, hunt down your wildest, sharpest strengths. Find those few talents, passions, skills that set your blood on fire, and nurture them with relentless intensity. You amplify your value so much that your weaknesses start to look irrelevant next to your unstoppable power. The moment you pour everything into your strengths, magic happens. Your focus becomes a magnetic force field that pulls opportunity, respect, and real influence like never before. But this isn't about vague motivation or feel-good advice. This is a tactical battle plan. Step 1. Ruthlessly identify your top 3 strengths. No excuses, no fluff. Use brutal honesty or ask the people who see you at your best. These are not the nice-to-haves. They're your absolute core dynamic engines. Step 2. Create an environment that multiplies these strengths. Talk about your strengths every day. Build routines, habits, even teams around fueling these powers. If your strength is visionary thinking, guard your time for deep, uninterrupted space. If it's execution, build rigid systems that let you move like a hurricane. Don't let your environment drain you by forcing you to be someone you aren't. Step 3. Say no to 80% of the things that don't feed your strengths. This is the hardest part, because society glorifies busy, universal competence and conformity. But the deepest progress comes when you go all in, all the way, on your edge, and damn the rest. Now hold tight, because here's the game changer. No one else is shouting loud enough. When you ignite your strengths, you unlock a momentum so powerful that it reshapes not only your career, but your whole identity. You stop being lost in the noise and become a force to be reckoned with. The system's broken illusions fall away. You begin to operate on a higher frequency where leverage, creativity, and resilience become natural, reflexive responses. Your network, your investments, your ventures, they don't just improve, they multiply. The ripple effect is unstoppable because you are no longer drained by trying to be balanced or well-rounded. But don't fool yourself thinking this path is easy or for the faint of heart. This kind of ruthless strength, focus, demands discomfort. You've transcended that trap to a better version of freedom. Absolute freedom to be the powerful, focused individual you were born to be. It demands confrontation with your own ego, false pride, and outdated habits. It demands saying goodbye to security blankets and the seduction of fixing everything. You will have to stand alone at times. You will be misunderstood. You will face resistance from others and, yes, from within. But remember this: every great founder, every visionary leader, every breakthrough investor who changed the game, each one knew this secret. They focused on strengths with brutal discipline and saw their success rate skyrocket. Now, it's your turn. Stop being a prisoner of the system's illusions. Stop servicing mediocrity. Step into the wild power of your strengths and watch how the world bends towards you. Here's an inside scoop many won't tell you. This is not just about work performance or project success. It's about reclaiming your identity as a sovereign individual who refuses to be boxed by mediocre standards. It's a rebellion against the system that tries to subdue you with false equality and empty comfort. Your strengths are your liberation. Strength-focused growth means transcending inherited constraints. It means choosing your own path fiercely and unapologetically. It means operating not as a cog in a machine, but as a rare, unstoppable node in a global network of high-impact creators. The ones who don't settle for being good enough and refuse to be limited by geography, outdated loyalties, or shallow metrics of value. Now take this and act. Immediately list your strengths, get brutally specific, and don't settle for generic labels like leadership or communication. What exact moves, skills, ideas, or energies make you soar? Write them down. Next, audit your calendar, your daily activities. Slash everything that doesn't fuel these strengths. Stop wasting mental energy on your weaknesses. Build rituals around magnifying those unique powers. Recruit people who complement rather than mimic you. And every morning, remind yourself, your success is not about fixing flaws. It's about unleashing your strongest self day after day, no exception. Do this, and watch as every layer of frustration peels off, as your aggression and anger transform into focused energy that carves breakthroughs. Do this, and you realign from being a lost, tired leader into the wild, vibrant force of nature you were designed to be. The system's illusions will crumble at your feet because you've transcended their limited game. This is about becoming someone who shapes reality instead of reacting to it. A rare creator, builder, investor, who uses their strengths like a laser weapon to cut through the fog. So stop doubting. Stop apologizing. Stop apologizing for not being balanced or well-rounded. Be obsessed with your strengths. Guard them with fire. Build your empire on them. Because only when you harness your unique, powerful strengths with ruthless focus do you truly boost your success rate. And truth is, it's not just success you unlock, it's freedom. The freedom to become exactly who you were meant to be. Now get moving. Your future won't wait.